Hello fellow gamers, I'm playing Fortnite Save the World, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to solo any retrieve the data, and that's including the power level 160 4-player recommended ones. So first of all I will show you my hero loadout that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the constructor base Kyle, and his perk is Lofty Architecture. Base increases building health by 84%, which is a huge amount. Team perk is going to be recycling. Because I'm going to be doing this solo, there's not going to be other people around to actually pinch my materials out of my base, and I wish Epic would actually make it so that only the person putting down the base could take the materials out of the base, because you do get a lot of thieving idiots in the game who will just come along and take your materials pretty much. In the support team we have Hotfix, increases building repair speed by 10%. Tough Traps increases trap durability by 17.5%. Power modulation, structures affected by base are healed for 4% of max health every 10 seconds. Frozen Castle, enemies standing on structures affected by base are snared by 15%. Mega Base increases base connectivity range by 1. And for the gadgets we have Banner and Slow Field. And this is the only loadout I have that does not have Survivalist in the support team, or Adrenaline Rush, or the what you call it? My mind's gone blank. Stationary hover turret, that's it. So I'm going to show you the actual traps I'm going to be using. I'm actually going to be using 106 traps, not 130 traps, and show you that it is possible to do this with low level traps. So first trap is the floor freeze trap, and with all my traps I've gone for durability and reload speed. The main reason for this is because of things like endurance and missions like this, where you do need that durability and a quick reload speed, and just the sheer number of traps in, you know, when you're doing something like endurance is enough to take care of the husks. So that's why I haven't gone for a crit build on my traps. Second trap is the sound wall, and as you see, that final perk heals attached building 4.8% of its max health every 10 seconds, does not stack, and that is very important for you know, healing your buildings that are being bashed about by the husks. And the third trap is wall lights, and again we've got that last perk which heals the building. Fourth trap we're going to be using is wall spikes, and as you see, it's physical plus 20% damage, but I haven't put I haven't upgraded that perk because we don't need it to do damage, we only need it to for its healing effects. So those are the 4 traps we're going to be using: floor freeze trap, sound wall, wall light, and wall spikes. And as I said, as you can see, they're all 106s. So we're going to do a power level 160 4-player recommended retrieve the data, and it is for 5 times Eye of the Storm. So we should get about 270, 290 Eye of the Storm just from doing one mission. I've got it on private, haven't I? Yeah. I've actually got 2 constructor loadouts. I've got this one, which is basically a non-damage constructor loadout, and I have a damage constructor loadout, because you don't want to be damaging the husks, you want to be just like sort of keeping them in one place. And it's a very simple build, this. I will explain as I'm going through. Hopefully the landing spot is in a good position, because I just went into a mission and it was in a terrible position right on the edge of the map, and I couldn't really do anything with that location, so I've just had to come out of that mission and try again.
You know how always coming up with gadgets to outsmart the storm? Well, that started an arms race. You know those rumors we've been hearing about an even more dangerous part of the storm? A corrosive storm that closes in on you, eventually swallowing you alive? Remember how I said that would never, ever, ever happen here? It's happening here.
You lied to us, Ray.
We need to retrieve the data as usual, but this time we need to watch the storm. Exposure to the storm will hurt you. A lot. You'll take damage when you're in the storm, so keep an eye on your health. We need to retrieve the data before we're overwhelmed by the storm.
Slightly awkward, but
so you'll want to move quickly. We only have 20 minutes. Keep an eye on the storm's movement on your map.
We'll make it work. You don't actually need to activate any of the boost or anything in this. I'm just clearing some stuff out so that the path of the husks, you know, is clear around the search before you destroy. If I had a soldier, I can just minigun this and it would be down in seconds. They are going to be coming from that way, but I want to clear out behind just in case the direction changes. Let's just get rid of this. We need to put something down there. They're going to come this way, aren't they? Probably. So we want to be putting a floor all the way around like so. This is going to be 2 walls high. Let's just upgrade everything. And then we, oh, I think I need to adjust my sensitivity on my building. Let's just upgrade all of this. Just check the door in the back of there just in case. So we want to be putting a wall there and a wall there. Now the floor free strap is going to go here, and then on one of the walls we put the sound wall, and then on the other wall we put the wall lights. But we don't want to place them down both at the same time. Reason being is we want the wall, say the sound wall going off, and then after that's gone off, you want the wall light to go off. So I will need to like wait until the husks come up to here, and then once they activate the sound wall, I'll count to 3 seconds, and then I will place the other trap down, and the actual wall spikes are going to go on this back wall here, so that when they bash the wall, it's going to get it's actually going to get healed. So let's put that there. Missed it completely. There we go. And then we can stick a base down. I'm going to stick a... This is just as a support, because sometimes I notice that the base crack when they start bashing the walls. The base sometimes cracks, and it can disappear after a while if you don't keep an eye on it. So this is just basically a little support wall. And we're gonna have to just wait around now for the balloon to actually land. The reason being is if you let it drop, there's you usually do not get a mini boss, and we do not want a mini boss, especially a smasher, because that'll just ruin our day completely. So we'll just basically farm now for 10 minutes. I do need rough ore because I did craft a ton of floor freeze straps because I didn't have any, and I used well over 1,000 rough ore. I used pretty much all the rough ore I had. So it's not quite 1,000 brick or stone to actually do that build, and then of course just the 4 traps. One of each. Oh, it's a pain these keep spawning in. Ruining you when you're trying to do something. Go away. See some more enemies on the mini map. I will go this way. Still see him. Let's go over it. Get some more rough ore. Oh! I didn't manage to give it back to him. See, the enemies are 250. Ooh, you have to watch out for those bombs, because at this power level 160, one of them can pretty much knock you, kill you straight away. So if you've got 2 of them, you're definitely going down if you don't jump out the way quick. Remember to keep an eye on the time, not the one at the top, because we want to keep an eye on when the actual balloon lands, which is on the left hand side of the screen. Oh my god, it's a snake! Ooh, encampment up there. I heard it before I saw it. Really low level pitchfork. It's usually best to sort of start farming at the edge of the circle as it comes in, and then move in with it. Grab those nuts and bolts. So we've got just over 4.5 minutes. Ooh, we'll go this way. We don't want to be bringing them back over to the build.
The storm wall's getting close.
Handy for getting up. You don't have to actually build them. Ooh, didn't see them there. Just over 3 minutes.
The only way we're going to retrieve all of the data is to shoot the balloon down as soon as possible.
No,
So bring down that balloon, download that data, and get ready to move.
no, I'm not playing your game, Ray. So let's stick freeze trap in there, put the sound wall in there. Missed it completely. Let's just break this tree down. There we go, 224 stone. Just 2 minutes left. And this is just basically an AFK build. You don't really have to do anything once it starts. Minute 25. Right, let's call that it. I'm not gonna risk leaving it any longer than this. So this is the weakest point here, where the this wall is, because we want it too high, two tiles or 2 segments high, and they will attack this, or they should do. We don't really want them attacking anywhere else, so let's go stand this side, and we want wall lights. Actually, let's stick oh, we can't until the balloon's dropped. Oh, we've got enemies coming in already. They've gone by us, thankfully.
The balloon has landed.
So
Defend that data.
I've got to wait until that sound wall is set off, and then count to 3, and then place the this. One, two, three. Want that above there, and we want that there. And there we go, that's it.
We lost a file.
How?
We lost a file.
Oh, they're getting over the wall. Come on, we can lose a few. All at the front this time, which is good, because sometimes you do get them down the sides and the back. I don't have to upgrade this bit. That should repair. There's a couple. There's a couple of the riot shield husks, and they do a bit more damage. So we just need to keep an eye on.
File successfully retrieved.
So although it's an AFK build, you do sort of have to keep an eye on things. They shouldn't be doing that much damage.
Data's looking good.
Yeah, looks like I'm going to have to keep healing this because there's a few of the husky husks. Just check that out and slow him down.
File successfully retrieved.
Dancing in slow motion. Traps are doing the job anyway.
Another file.
If you hadn't have actually lost a few files, it usually ends about 11 out of 16. But we did lose 2 or 3 at the beginning. Doesn't matter though.
Data's looking good.
Should still be fine. So we've got 10,000.
File successfully
About
retrieved.
10,000 health on that wall. If we put a banner down, there we go. It's gone up to just under 19,000 now. The banner's handy as well because if I died, I would respawn at this point here where the banner is.
Another file.
Just want to keep an eye on that wall. Make sure it
Another file.
the HP doesn't get too low on it. It was a little difficult to see with them, all them flashing lights. Slow down again. There we go. So the durability is 42 out of 90, 43 out of 90. Oh, that broke just at the end.
The data you collected will help us locate survivors
So
and weak points in the storm.
Oh, did that break early? I didn't notice that floor one had gone. That's why they're doing so much damage, because they weren't getting frozen. Ah, must have broke that earlier. Well, there you have it. That's how to solo a 160 4 player recommended retrieve the data using just 4 106 traps. Let's see what goodies we get. Get 100 and something gold and almost 300 Eye of the Storm. I've noticed you don't seem to get lobbers in these missions now. You used to always get them in Retrieve the Datas. You'd have to sort of box yourself in to a slightly different build and box yourself in, because if they saw you, they would just continually target you. There we go. Oh, we've got 290 this time and 141 gold. Well, I'm actually going to end this video there, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, then why not subscribe, hit the bell notification symbol, and you'll be notified when I publish new videos on YouTube. If you'd like to help out my channel, you can do so by sharing my videos on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Tell all your gaming friends about my channel, help my channel to grow. If you'd like to help out my channel a little bit financially, I do have a Patreon account, and you can pledge from just $1 a month. And there's a link to my Patreon in the description of all of my YouTube videos. If you are under the age of 18, please ask your parents' permission before pledging. That's all I ask. And for the first dozen or so people that do pledge on my Patreon, if you've got a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel, for just $1 a month, it's a cheap shout out. I will post a link to your YouTube channel or Twitch channel in the description of all of my videos while you are pledging. So cheap shout out. So it's worth doing. You can also help out my channel by using my support a creator code, which is exactly the same as my YouTube gaming channel name, starfish_central. And again, a big thank you to those of you who have been kind enough to use my code. It is very much appreciated, and it doesn't matter if you don't buy a lot of things, every little bit helps, so to speak. And another way you can help out my channel is by watching the adverts on my videos. You're not obliged to, you don't have to. I do make my adverts skippable so that I give the viewers a choice as whether they actually want to watch the adverts or not. But I don't get paid if you don't watch the adverts, but I'm not going to complain about losing a few pennies here and there. And I think the only adverts that normally are non-skippable is like a 6-second or 10-second advert at the start of a video, but there's nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. Well, many thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.